Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. Chirp, chirp, chirpity, chirp, chirp. Yeah. Let's see. Hi, Bully. How are you this morning? Thank you for blessing my life. You are first. Hi, Rich Kid. Thank you for blessing my live. Good morning, Lavino. Thank you for blessing my life. Thank you for coming in. That's right. There's that smile. I had to come on here, y'all guys. I need y'all to bless me today. So I have some announcements. We got to go over the church announcements, guys. How was you guys' weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend? Rich Kid say he's second. That's right, second. That means y'all hopped in here quick. That means y'all got the bell on. That just means y'all get notified. Hello. So I appreciate you guys. Y'all see my shirt? 919, respect the code. Gotta represent. My baby gonna be mad though, because he ain't got his on. And we be matching sometimes. Y'all tell me how your weekend was. You guys have a good weekend? Look at this mess. Need to fix it. Oh my goodness. How's everybody doing? Somebody gave me a like. I appreciate you. Y'all like my own video? Oh, so I guess since I have some participants, we can go ahead and get started. But y'all already see the topic. I have some questions. You blessing us, and yes, my weekend was good. Well, I'm glad that I can bless you. I don't know how. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm glad I can. But you guys bless me like so much. And this weekend, I just had moments of humanity this weekend, which we'll discuss, okay? Because I was like kind of MIA this weekend. I did that one draining live where you couldn't see my face because I was trying to work out what was going on with me, and I needed you guys to do that. So I got on live, but I didn't want to get on camera because I was like writing and I didn't want to get too distracted. But positive vibes. Well, thank you. Y'all send all the good vibes to my Wi-Fi. So I appreciate you guys. But got to meet an old friend. Weekend was A-okay. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not mad about that. That's good. That's good. I don't know if I had to meet an old friend, who would I want to meet? Well, I guess there are a few people that I wouldn't mind like reuniting with, as far as like old college friends and things like that. So that would be pretty good. I wish I didn't go to my 10-year reunion. My 10-year, God, I sound old. Oh my gosh, I sound so old. I didn't go to my 10-year class reunion, but when I saw the pictures and everything on Facebook, I kind of regretted it a little bit. I should have went. I was like, I don't know. We don't talk, but I mean, that's the point. That's the whole point of like the reunion, right? So you can catch up and, keep, try to have some kind of bond. You still look fine. Thank you. I sure appreciate you. Y'all stop. Not quit. Let's get into these announcements. Why don't we? Okay. So first thing is, y'all know we finalized our name. We are the Transformers. Okay. And the reason why is because I like saying because. I don't know why. My grandma used to say it like that. And I used to get mad because you're not, why are you talking like that? And I used to get mad, but I like it. So we are the Transformers because we're on this journey, this transformation journey. And good morning, Uncensored Eats. Thank you for blessing my life. How was your weekend? But yeah, so we are on this constant journey of transformation. So I feel like in an effort to still support one another as we continue to grow and level up on a daily basis, in order to support one another, I felt like Transformers was a really good name because I don't necessarily want to say like the butterfly concept, right? The thing I've loved butterflies forever, but I never really knew why, but I guess I do now. But it's like, when you're a caterpillar and you're just like, you may feel small. You may feel like one of the little people. You may feel like you don't really have much of a contribution. You may feel like you're not worth anything, or you can't accomplish or achieve anything, and you're small, and caterpillars are in a dangerous environment. They can't protect themselves. They're slow moving, but it's a process. And at some point you become covered, You know what I mean? And you begin to transform and then you blossom into a butterfly. But I actually feel like that can happen to you over and over and over and over again. I don't think that there's ever a time where you're not in your chrysalis, you're not in your cocoon, you're not in the transformation process. I don't think there's ever a time where, maybe you start something new or a new change or a new experience or anything like that. Yeah, you start out as a caterpillar and then you blossom into something new in that area. But I believe it happens so much that we're just constantly in this transformation journey. Just we're on, and we can't judge one another because, you know what I mean? Just because you're a little bit further along in your journey than somebody else, that doesn't mean that you're better or that you can judge them. Also, your journey may be different from their journey. It's not this. Well, it is going to be different. It's never the same. So I just feel like in order for us to support one another, we can look at it in that manner. Like, you're a transformer. Like, don't ever feel like it's the beginning of the end or the end of the. It's just you're constantly transforming. I know even if you haven't started taking the steps to do so, just having the thoughts and the mindset that you want to be better, do better, that's the first step because thoughts become things. So, don't ever feel like you're stuck. You know what I mean? You change every second of every day. We're not even the same people that we were before we joined the live. Okay. Let's be real. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Twerk. Side twerk. Let me see what we got in here. Oh, okay. So the butterfly went through it exactly, and you're always going through it all the time. So let's see. That's who we are with the Transformers. Where was I this weekend? Okay, so this weekend, I don't know what happened, y'all. I don't know if it's because my baby left me and went to see his daddy this weekend. And I never thought that I was that codependent on my child because I don't want to be that codependent on him. You know what I mean? But because I don't want to have issues with letting him live his life and grow. And I always say I'm not gonna be that mom. I want him to, but I don't know if that's what it was. I don't know if it was the fact that I'm always in pain, always. So I don't know if it was that, and maybe the stuff that I do normally kind of maybe blocks it out a little bit. I can feel it, but maybe mentally the things that I do, and with my baby being gone, I was bored, first of all. Let's get that clear. And then, so I was in like a lot of pain, and it was a very uncomfortable pain that I couldn't sleep. And I'm still kind of dealing with it now. I still haven't really been to sleep. I'm still very tired, but I'm not sleepy. You know what I mean? So, it also gave me a time to sit down. I don't know. It also could have been the fact that, hi, Francine. Good morning, beautiful. Thank you for blessing my live. Good morning, JLS. Thank you for blessing my live, love. How are you guys' weekends? I want to know all about it. Did y'all have a good weekend? You guys make sure you love on one another. You make sure you love on one another. You speak, okay? If you don't know somebody, say nice to meet you, okay? This is a family. You understand? But yeah, so I was just in a lot of pain, and I don't cry a lot for myself. I really don't. I'm a crybaby for in other situations, but I don't cry a lot for myself. But like I cried, and like I was in so much pain, and I'm gonna tell you what happened, right? I I actually with the pain thing, you guys know that I'm trying to write this book. The point of it all, the process, pain, passion, purpose, presence, prosperity. So I was actually, when I started thinking about my pain, right? Because I never actually think about my pain. Isn't it crazy how God works? I never sit down and really think about my pain. I try not to think about it. But like I said, pain is a sensor to let you know that something's wrong, whether it's physical or mental, emotional, whatever the case may be. You can't just ignore it, right? I work a lot with my mental. I'm backwards than most people. I deal more with my mental pain than my physical pain, where most people care more about their physical pain than their mental pain. But it needs to be a balance. So it actually gave me inspiration, first of all, for what I needed to write about, because it made me think about the fact that, okay, this is the pain that is a secret. This is the pain that nobody talks about. This is the pain that you can't see. And so I started to process that, and I started to write, which it was inspiration for my book. So I said, I don't really discuss this stuff with family and friends. I really don't. But for y'all, when I say y'all bless me, I'm not lying. I was like, I need to go talk to my YouTube family just like that. It was like no hesitation. It was like, I want to talk about this, and I want to talk about this with them. That is like, y'all bless me so much. You have no idea. I swear. So, hey, gorgeous weekend was great. I'm so glad. I see you doing awesome. It was an eventful weekend. LOL. Oh, you must have had a little day today. You have a little day today. Let's see. Welcome everyone. Turn on your TV right now. CNN. R. Kelly has been found dead. That's a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. Who is this? Oh my gosh, get out of here. That's a lie. So y'all don't let this man distract y'all. Don't let the enemy distract y'all. You can check on your phone or somewhere. Go check and come back or something if you tell me what they say. But I don't believe this. But I need to delete this man for bringing this negativity into my life. I ain't got time. You didn't make me anxious now. You didn't make me anxious, sir. How you get him? You get him out of here. He didn't. Oh Lordy, see, that's why I don't deal with that foolishness. That's why I don't deal with the negativity. I really do not, because that mess will rub off on you so bad. And I hope this is not true. I really do. I hope that man is fine. Okay. I hope he's not dead. But that just made my anxiety just go shoot through the roof. Y'all see how that happens? You see how that happens, Francine? Hey, Boss Life Online. Good morning. How was your weekend? Thank you for blessing my life. So anyway, back to what I was saying. The enemy ain't finna distract me. Y'all help me. What was I saying? Oh, I know. I remember now. So anyway, I was like, I want to talk to my YouTube family. For some reason, y'all just bless me. So I got on live and I didn't show my face because I was like, first of all, I was doing the ugly cry. Okay. And not that I really care much about it because I don't, but I just didn't want to get in front of the camera. I didn't want to hold it. And plus, I did it from my Obama phone. That's the main reason. And my little Obama phone, you have to like be dang near sitting next to the sun for you to even be able to see anything. I told you I don't recognize my face for some reason. And so it's too dark for you to see. So I was like, I might as well just block it out anyway and just talk. So that's what I did. And I want to give a shout out to a few people that y'all, the people that were on my live. It was about 3 or 4 people that came on there with me. I know Fear Bully was up there. I know Miss Melissa Good was up there. I know Miss Renee was up there. If I missed you, you hopped in and out. I'm sorry, but those were the ones that were talking back and forth with me. And Bully had to leave, and then Miss Melissa and Miss Relentless Renee, they basically just poured so much into me, right? Let's see. It is a blessing to be here. My weekend was good. I'm so glad. Hi, Bojan. Thank you for blessing my life. Lord Brandon, thank you for blessing my life. Oh my gosh, this person is back. Okay, I'm not going. Y'all, this is a troll. And I feel like the enemy is real. He's trying to distract me. He'll probably be back with that same picture. If he comes back, I'm not going to stress it. I'm not going to worry about it. It is what it is. Okay, y'all. And I don't know about R. Kelly, but please don't let this thing distract y'all. Okay. So anyway, I came on here and Miss Melissa and Miss Renee just poured so much into me, like it, and gave me so much inspiration. Oh my gosh! While we were talking, I started talking about hey, Selena Vlogs and Gaming. Thank you, JLS. Hey, Selena, thank you for blessing my life, babe. How was your weekend? While we were discussing some of the things that were going on with me, and I'll be honest with you guys, it was hard for me to be that transparent because I never wanted people to feel sorry for me. I never want people to think I'm trying to be manipulative and ask for anything from anybody. I actually don't know the balance between like, asking for things and thinking. I don't know. I always feel like if somebody needs it more than me, or I don't know. I have a hard time asking. So it was hard for me to even express this, but my tax refund was supposed to be about $3,000. And I was like so excited about my camera, my ring light, being able to invest in my business, being able to catch up on some of my bills and things like that. Get it together, girl. Whew. but it was applied to my student loans, the entire thing. And at first, it hit me like a brick. I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Like, I just wanted to go see one movie with my baby. Stop. Okay, so it didn't come. I got the letter about it being applied to my student loans. At first, it hit me like a brick, and I think it's not the money. I'm sure it's not. But my health has always been my biggest insecurity. And I'm limited physically to certain things. And so it's always been my biggest insecurity. And I always felt like if I wasn't physically hurt, then I'd be able to perform differently. But I feel like God is trying to tell me that that's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be using my mind, not necessarily my body. So I took that from it. I also took from it the fact that I haven't been on YouTube for nothing but almost 2 months now. And I need thicker skin. If I blow up because of a good lighting, and if I blow up because of good editing software, and if I blow up just because of a good thumbnail, then I don't think that I'll be ready for the blessing that I'll receive from that, because you do get blessed, and sometimes you don't know why or how and what to do, what you're supposed to do with it, and you blow it. But I want to be ready for my blessing. You know what I'm saying? I made it. Hi, Kamari and Tyler. Thank you for blessing my life. How was your weekend? It's okay, boo. Everything going to fall in place for you, love. Thank you. We are here for you. Thank you. I can really feel you. Thank you. Good morning, Buckham Way. Thank you for blessing my life. You guys make sure you love on one another. Speak. You don't know each other. Say, nice to meet you. But yeah, so I just have a hard time. But that's what happened, and I didn't get it, and it just really it hurt a little bit. But then it's like, just wait, Lana, just wait. It's not like you didn't start with that stuff, right? And I always say you don't want people to fall in love with an experience. I don't want nobody telling people, go watch her, man. She always got good thumbnails. And her content, she always got good thumbnails. And her editing is A1. And her lighting is spectacular. That's not what I want people to say about me when they refer somebody to me or suggest me as a YouTube channel that somebody should watch. That's not what I want people to say. That's not who I am. I'm not the girl on YouTube that has good lighting and good editing software and good thumbnails. I'm much more than that. So I'm good on that. I'm fine with that. I had to really sit back and think about that. And that's what made me feel a little bit better about that situation. But as far as the mental part, I started writing, but I was having like a block. And so I prayed about it. And then I said, I want to talk to my YouTube family. And I got on here. And I'm telling you, man, y'all pour so much into me. Oh my gosh, I wrote so much. I wrote so many notes with you guys because of you guys giving me inspiration. And I started telling some of my story and stuff. And like, y'all had me crying on the live, man. Don't do that. Don't be having me crying on the live. Good morning, Tony. Thank you for blessing my live, love. How was your weekend? So yeah, I just had to get on here, and then it kind of emotionally drained me some. So I needed to just rejuvenate. That was on Saturday. So I went to church on Sunday, and I feel much better. I feel more balanced. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel drained. And you guys poured into me. And I knew the enemy, old girl, tried to come and say, maybe this YouTube thing just isn't for you. That's really what I started, But I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, come on. I know the steps to take for me to continue to be joyful and for me to continue to have a testimony. I know the steps I need to take. I know I need to trust God and take advantage of this thing because I know it works. So why not do it, right? So that's where I was this weekend, everybody. The Real Birdie, thank you for blessing my life. Good morning. How was your weekend? So that was that. My baby is home today from school because he's feeling a little bit under the weather. I don't know. He was coughing a little bit on Friday. He told me that he needed some medicine, but it wasn't like his throat wasn't really bothering him. But then he went with his dad this weekend, and they went to the beach. So I know he got in the water some, and y'all know we still in that weather that's cool some days, and I wouldn't have took him to the beach and let him get no water. But, you know, I ain't his daddy. So he took him to the beach and got him some water. And not his whole body. I think he just his feet. And then he didn't get home until like almost 11 o'clock last night. Came in the house and he was just coughing and hacking. And he said his throat was hurting real bad. So I told him he could stay home today. My son is normally very anal about perfect attendance. He goes off if he misses a day. But he must be really drained and he must not really feel good because he stayed home today. So he's in there right now, laying down. And yeah, so he's not feeling that good. So y'all please pray for my baby. You just keep grinding, honey. You got this far. You got this far. Oh, no turning back. The good thing is, you know, you have a place to come and talk or just vent. Amen. Amen. Yes. All of my people could be moderators. I'm gonna have to moderate some more folks. Really, because really we just be worried about the trolls and stuff, right? I don't care about. I'll make a connection. I'm gonna have to moderate some more y'all because y'all just bless me. Bless me. Lord, you bless me. Woo! I want to say this playlist. If you guys, I say this and I think about all my lives. If you have playlists that you want me to stream for you, let me know. My Instagram is _butterflyjewels. Facebook page, my group is what's it called? Share a small / new YouTuber. I need to maybe put that on my I don't know where, but I'll put the link in the description, I guess, or in the comments. But yeah, if you have playlists that you would like for me to play for you, tell me on Instagram. If you have a playlist that you would like for me to help support somebody else, tell me on my Facebook, because my Facebook group is only for people to share other content, not your own. But today, right? Today, I did post in my group today that you can post one video of your own and one video of somebody else so I could put on a playlist for today. Okay. So let me know. Let me know when I feel. Girl. Let me know. All right. And I hook y'all up. Let's see. At Francine is facts. I know, man. I know. Woo. So that's the playlist situation today. That's the playlist situation. And I have a playlist too. It says watch time if anybody wants to stream it. I don't know if you feel like it. If you don't, it's fine. I already told you guys my Instagram is _butterflyjewels. Butterflyjewels. I think my Instagram is dope. Maybe not. I don't know. Butterfly Jewels and my I guess I'll put the name. Let me know. So go join my Facebook group, guys. Okay. I am going to start doing something new called this or that. This or that. This or that. This or that. Then you want this or that. This and what that is. Wait, what that is I'm going to give you guys 2 storytime topics or 2 storytime titles or 2 storytime previews. And you can tell me which one you want me to make a video out of. I'm gonna start doing that. Maybe I'll do it on Thursdays. I want to start doing a schedule so I can do 5 videos per week, but I want it to be something, you know, like the same thing on each day. Unless I do something like, you know, Wild Out Wednesday or something like that. Well, I don't know if I can say that. Yeah, where I can do something random, you know, we'll see. But I'm gonna start doing the this and that for story times. Maybe we'll start doing the this or that for challenges. I think that'll be dope. If anybody else wants to start doing that on their channel, I think that'll be dope. I want to, Lord Jesus, before I start, if I go on, move on, I want to tell Miss Relentless Renee something real quick, girl. Listen, do y'all know the story in the Bible where Moses was, there was a war, I think, between the Israelites and the Amalekites, I think. And Moses, as long as he held his arms up, the Israelites were winning the war. But every time his arms dropped down, they would start losing the war. Now, I don't know if that's cheating or not. I don't know how fair that is. Somebody might have some explaining to do. Okay. They had an advantage, but that's what it was. Okay. But he started getting tired. He started getting very tired. And when he started getting tired, There were two men with him named Aaron, and I forgot the other man's name, but there were two men with him, and they were holding his arms up for him. And while they were holding his arms up for him, hey, I'm new here. You cool with me because I love Jesus. God bless you, girl. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you for blessing my life. How was your weekend? Y'all say hey to Coily Girls World. Tell her nice to meet you. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the house. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Bless. Hallelujah. Okay. So what happened though was Moses started getting tired or whatever. So Aaron and the other dude started lifting his arms up for him, and then the Israelites prevailed. Okay, they prevailed. They won. They won. Okay. So what happened this weekend was I was starting to. I know that I have leader potential, right? I know that, and I was starting to get tired. Right? It's only been a month, guys, but I was starting to get tired already. Not from YouTube, but mentally, other things that's going on. And I started to my arm. But listen, when I say y'all hold my arms up, y'all hold my arms up, and I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much. But Miss Renee, this weekend, the message you sent me on Instagram, and the way that you just kept blessing me in your live yesterday. I mean, you just blessed me so much yesterday. You poured into me so much. That's why I told y'all I don't get tired of y'all because y'all pour so much into me. But the enemy really, he tried it. He tried it this weekend. Okay. But no, boo. No, she devil. Old girl. Okay. Tried it. Lost, failed. Sorry. Try again. So I went in her live and she even said, y'all are gonna get tired of me saying Butterfly Jewels' name. I'ma always say Butterfly Jewels' name. Butterfly Jewels this, Butterfly Jewels that. And y'all know that feeling you feel sometimes when you don't think that you are worth anything. Y'all know that feeling that you feel sometimes when you don't think that you matter, right? You feel like you have no place in this world. You feel like that there's no point of you being here, no purpose. Do y'all know that feeling, right? But then have you ever felt this feeling right here? To feel for one person to genuinely, like, don't even know you in real life. And you are passing that kind of energy on to them. And then they verbally express that about you. You know how good that makes you feel? One person. So for this many, even 5 or 10 people, we ain't never got to get no bigger. Like, this is crazy to me. And at church, I'm trying not to cry. Y'all know I'm a crybaby, Lord Jesus. Hold on. Whoa. Okay. In church yesterday, the kids, I serve in Kid City at my church, and it was my turn to serve yesterday. And the kids were doing a puzzle, and we were talking about, y'all know everything is a teachable moment for me. I can't help it. So we were doing a puzzle, and I took out 2 of the pieces, and I held them side by side, and I swapped them. After they finished the puzzle, I swapped them, and I told them to try to put the pieces in the individual spot. And I was like, they were like, if we can't do that, it doesn't fit. You know what I mean? It doesn't fit in there. It doesn't belong right there. It belongs right here. And so I started using them as an example, like, well, what if this piece wanted to fit in this piece's spot? What if this piece wanted this piece's position? You know what I mean? Could it have it? And they were like, no, because it's not supposed to be right there. It doesn't fit. And so what I did was I used that as a way to explain to them how precious they are in the world, how much they matter, and how the picture is not complete without them in their position. And they have a position and they have a purpose in this world. And it's not complete. This world is going to stay crazy and messed up if we don't realize who we are, where we belong, what God has intended for us to do and do it. It's going to be constant issues with everybody around you, everything you see, because it's issues within you. You trying to play a position you ain't supposed to play. It don't work like that. You ain't never seen a puzzle with the same 2 pieces. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't work that way. You cannot do that. It won't fit. And if you take that piece out, the puzzle's not complete. It's not complete without that piece. You know, whether you think you're small, whether you think you have no purpose, listen, Miss Renee just really blessed me so much last night. It just made me feel like I was on top of the world. Y'all quit. Stop. Whoa. So, Aquarius TV, hi, good morning. Thank you for blessing my life. Oh my gosh, I love y'all. Yes, that's God using people to encourage you. Yes, ma'am. We all need uplifting. I know I do sometimes. I do all the time. Sometimes that's all it takes is one person. You ain't lying. Hey, the I don't get it. Underrated darkness. Watch the smile. Hey, butterfly. Hey, Dirty Sprite. I appreciate you for blessing my life. Thank you for coming in. Y'all speak to each other. You don't know each other. Say nice to meet you. Love on one another. But yeah, Miss Renee, thank you so much. But I want to say thank y'all because, like I said, y'all, we hold each other up, and like, I don't know. I want this to just rub off on everybody. I want y'all to leave my lives and feel bad later on when you don't live up to your full potential. I want you to feel bad and guilty when you don't try to be the best person and the best version of yourself. I want you to feel some type of way when you allow old girl or old boy to whisper in your ear and you've been feeding them so much that you can hear them over this right here. I want you to feel bad when you make choices and decisions that you know better. You know what I mean? I want you to feel bad. I want you to feel ashamed of yourself if you know what's right and you still choose to not fight that part of yourself and make the wrong decision on purpose. I want you to feel bad. That's what I want. Because then I want you to change that because now you feel so uncomfortable. You don't want to feel like that no more. You don't want to do that no more. And you realize that some of the stuff that we talk about over here, okay, we really do that sometimes. And just make you think about your decisions and choices and the fact that those changes are not going to better or benefit anybody else, your situation, before it benefits yours. And you can pass it on to somebody else. Like, that's what I want from my page. That's what I want for the world. Like, moving on. Y'all get on my nerves. And look, my next little note says lift each other up. It's too late now. I done said it all now. Uh, woo! Yes, we need it. We need it. Pressure burst pipes, y'all. Bust out. We need it. Y'all got it. We gotta do it. How y'all think diamonds are made? You understand? How y'all think diamonds are made? Come on now. Come on. Okay, so my numbers, I don't know where I'm at as far as my hold on, let me check. I don't never know what's right. I don't know. I didn't delete it. I deleted uninstalled too, buddy, because it keeps on crashing for some reason. And I don't know if it's slowing down my phone. I don't know if it's because I got an Obama phone and y'all know Trump is in office and he don't like Obama. So sometimes I think he be going in there and messing with stuff. I do. I do. He probably just be trying to jack up all the Obama phones and I don't appreciate it, but it works sometimes. So we blessed. We got get from A to B. We get from A to B. That's all that matters, guys. So let me check these numbers, see where we are. LOL, girl, that's okay. One thing that always stuck with me is that you are as strong as the weakest link. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. And you know what? That's a clear example of leadership, like real leadership. Like a boss is going to tell you what to do. A leader is going to show you what to do. That's the difference. When I tell y'all faith without works is dead, that's the same as the whole knowledge plus wisdom thing. You can tell somebody how to do something all day long, but can you get in and be behind them yelling at them because you get in front of them and show them what to do and lead them what to do? Can you do that? So yeah, you are as strong as your weakest link. Because if one of y'all need lifting up and you everybody don't come running to that person's aid, how we gonna keep going? Unless there's no loyalty. And if you don't want to be loyal, you probably don't even need to be over here. But let's see. And look, I see my live says 9 watching, but I be noticing a lot of other lives, they be having like a whole bunch of people, right? But I just do we get this connection? Like I just no, and it's nothing against anybody else. I love it. I try to hop in and say, hey, it's just a lot though. But I just, man, I tell you, I ain't even got to get no more. I ain't even never got to get paid. If I don't never get to that point, it's what it is, yo. Whew, y'all, I'm overwhelmed, y'all. Y'all just, I got to breathe. Let me go to my channel. Obama, the only president that got a phone named after him. Yeah, and Trump trying to mess it up. Crazy. Okay, so my YouTube says 322, but sometimes it's wrong, so I don't know. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some more, I guess, at some point. Oh, I want to tell you guys something. I try to respond to every single comment, right? But It's hard out here in these streets. I may not have like a lot of people in my lives, and I may not have a lot of subscribers and stuff, but I get a lot of communication, and I love that. I freaking love that. Is what I want. So I want to communicate back. That's what I want to do. And although I'm going to make more content videos, I do want to continue to do lives. I don't want to go too big to where I don't do lives anymore, because a lot of people, they utilize the live stream service just as a way to get their watch time and to get their subscribers up real fast, and then they quit once they kind of get bigger. Um but I want to continue doing that because the communication here, it just makes my heart blow up all the way. I love y'all, man. I love y'all from the inside out. Oh, who saw my video, my rap song? Did y'all hear my rap song? I said, when I walk up in the room, I blind you, but it ain't these pearly whites. It's the God that designed them. Hey, y'all can't tell me that wasn't bars now. I give that little rap. I did. I sure did. So I'm gonna catch up on my comments as soon as I can. Okay, guys. I took a break really from social media this weekend. Um, and I'm gonna tell you something. You really notice a difference in things when you don't get on social media. People don't care nothing about you. It's like an out of sight, out of mind type of thing. So that's another reason why I just not push and pressure myself when it comes to these numbers. Good gracious, no. Honey, listen, child, please. Be done. No, honey, please, girl. Bye. Wish I would. Absolutely not. No, please, girl. Who? Me? No, absolutely not. So let me tell y'all what happened to me this weekend too. My little nephews, they're not little. One of them in high school, the other in middle school. Came over here to see me, came to see good old auntie this weekend, okay? Mama was out, getting a little bit of free time. Y'all know I love the kids. So they came over to see me, took their shoes off, had my house smelling like the biggest bag of uh the Frito chips, but I'm talking about the flavored ones. The entire, I don't understand. I don't understand it. My oldest nephew out of the three went to the military ball this weekend looking just as suave as he wanted to look. You hear me? Oh, ankles were out. Y'all know when ankles are out. Come on now, that's grown man right there. That is grown and sexy right there when your ankles show. And then you got on the fly shoes too. The kind you can slide around the kitchen floor and do the George Jefferson in. Okay. I'm talking about he was looking super duper fly, okay? And his date, his girlfriend, absolutely gorgeous. They had on the candy apple red, when my shoulder moved. Now y'all know. I mean, they were just so, it was dope. And then so anyway, my nephew was playing with my iPhone, which I thought was broken. That's why I don't never record outside this room, because my Obama phone is tripping. And so I thought it was broken, but apparently he did something to it. I don't know. It wasn't working at all. It was pushing numbers by itself. I don't know what was wrong with it. And then the sensor was broken, but he was doing something with it. So they didn't leave my house until after I went to church yesterday morning. So they left, they locked my door, and they stuck my key in my mailbox. And then my friend came and got my key out my mailbox and went back home. So tell me why I get good morning, Big Easy. Thank you for blessing my life, Dee. Good morning. In order to lead, you must teach, and to teach is to grow. The leader teacher should want the next person to get better. You teach the next person on how to become a leader. Amen. Amen. Can't be blind leading the blind. We love you too. I love y'all too. Hi, Dee. Thank you for blessing my life. How was your weekend? Every time you give me feedback. By the time I refresh the page, it's full again. It's hard to keep up. I'm sorry. It's Chrissy. Girl, that's how I say when I say your thing. I don't know why. I don't know if I didn't give you your own little, but every time I say it, I say and I be like, it's Chrissy. I don't know why, but I love it. How was your weekend, love? Thank you for blessing my life. G family, hello, love at work. Had to stop by. Thank you for blessing my life. I hope you had a great weekend. You be blessed. Everybody speak. If you don't know each other, say nice to meet you. Y'all know we're a family. Much love. I'm good. Thanks. And you, I'm doing much better. Y'all are pouring right into me. Diamond painting and chats with purple butterfly. Hello. Y'all better leave her a butterfly emoji. Let's see. Hello, everyone. But yeah, so tell me why I get some emails. AJ, AJ. Tell me why I get some emails on my phone. Can you go in the fridge for me, please, baby, and bring me a bottle of water? Thank you. I get some emails, right, that say, and I didn't check for the phone when I got home from church because why? I mean, for what? So oh my, y'all just bless me, Lord, so much, too much. Okay. What are you doing on the floor? Why you throwing like a grenade? What's wrong with you? What are you doing? AJ, why are you on the floor? What? Oh, crawl over here right quick beside me. You say, hey, you are so crazy. Child. Okay, they can't see you. Stand up now. Say hello.
Hey.
Say good morning.
Good morning.
He's not feeling good, y'all. I'll tell you.
Mama.
No, stop.
Oh, I want to see the Lion and the Guardians.
Oh, you want to see? No, the Lion and the Guardians are not in right now, baby. Okay. So I told you you're feeling a little under the weather. We're gonna eat some French toast in a minute.
Okay.
All right, let me finish what I'm saying. I'll be up.
How was it?
No. No, I don't want your germs. Oh. I put you a bottle in the fridge last night.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna drink my juice.
Okay, you just don't run out now. They don't see your drawers now.
Oh no.
It's Chrissy. Okay, so my baby is 8 years old, guys. He's 8 years old. He's been on this earth for 8 years old, but y'all know how I feel about age. Your age and your brain don't always match. But yeah, he's 8 years old. He's been alive 8 years. He's been on the earth 8 years old. The family dream. Whose birthday is it? Happy birthday. Somebody's birthday. Thank you for blessing my life. How was your weekend? Diamond Painting, how was your weekend? Thank you. That's my baby there. I love it, love it, love it. Mine is 7, my only one. My only one too, Chrissy. My only one too. 8 years old. Oh no, it's not his birthday today. He's just not feeling really good. He's a little under the weather. His birthday is October. It's in October. So what was I saying, you guys? Oh yeah, so my phone. Okay, so I started getting emails, right? I'm gonna show y'all some of these pictures. I started getting emails saying that my iPhone. Hold on a second. Okay. Oh, these churn. Find my iPhone has been disabled on Alana's iPhone. I was like, what in the world? This was yesterday while I was in church now, into this serving, okay? Serving the Lord. This happened. Then I get another email while at church that says, Dear Alana, the password for your Apple ID has been successfully reset. If you didn't make this change, y'all know the rest. So I was like, what? Look. And so I'm sitting here like, what is going on? Okay. I know my nephew knew my password because he had asked me for it a billion times because he was playing on the phone. That my door was locked, and this was happening while I was in church, which is when they actually got picked up from my house and left while I was at church. So I'm like, okay, and then it was disabled and all the other stuff. And I noticed I should have peeped game, but I didn't think that my phone would get missing. But I noticed early Sunday morning that my case for my phone was off. And I always thought it was weird, but I thought he just didn't want the case on there. He was just playing with it without the case. I didn't think anything about it. If I come back and it's some Vienna sausages and them nasty things missing, or some snacks are gone, some drinks, they ate up all the food, normal. If it stinks, normal. Okay. If they left dishes and cups, normal. That's normal. I don't even tell my sister that kind of stuff. For what? That's That's gonna happen. That's normal. If they fight and argue, that's normal. If they try to stay up all night long, that's normal. Normal stuff. But you didn't have to take my phone. So I called his mama this morning and I woke her up. So I know she was hot. Hold on. Hey girl. Hey girls. October, mine 8th is the 25th. The 25th. So I see that. Okay, well, life every day. That's right. That is absolutely right. You're right. We should celebrate our birth every day. You are so right about that. So anyway, I called his mom and I woke her up by her sleep, and I know she was hot. Boy, I know she was mad. So she didn't, but she wasn't mad at me. So I told her what happened or whatever, and I said I'm not even mad at him. I'm not mad. I just want my phone. I said, but I'm disappointed. And I said, you tell him I will call the police on him, but I ain't gonna have to do that. I'm gonna just let you handle it. But I want you to have him call me when he get out of school today. And she said, all right. So we hung up the phone, and about an hour later, now I know she real hot now. She done got up, got dressed, went to the school, and my sister lives in the country. Nothing is close, okay? Nothing is close. You got to drive far to get everywhere, even to your neighbor, okay? So she was at the school. She texted me and said she checked his locker, his book bag, and she checked his, and he said he don't have it. I said, okay. Well, I can't legit say, because y'all know even in court, it don't matter what you know, what's true. It matters what you can prove. So I said, okay, I didn't see him take it. I just can't find it. He's the only one that knew my password. He was the one that had it last. He told his mama that I took it from him, which was a lie. And now my password has been disabled. My phone has been disabled. And so now I can't do anything from my computer because he disabled the account from my phone, my account, period. So there are no phones linked to my Apple ID now. So I can't do anything to it, period. And that is a huge coincidence, which I do not believe in. I don't believe in coincidences, not one bit. Nope. There's an explanation for everything, whether you believe it or not, whether you can see it or not. Okay. So I know in my spirit of discernment, honey, I can't prove it, but I believe it. He got my phone. I don't know if it's at the house, and I hope he don't try to play nobody and try to sell it, because he gonna mess around and get hurt or something. Because if he sell it and it's broken, somebody gonna be mad. All right. But I knew my sister was probably gonna be worse than the police, right? Plus, I ain't finna put him in that type of situation. He's a young black man. I ain't got time for them problems over my phone. But she told me, she said, we gonna get to the bottom of this. She don't even think that I'm lying or nothing like that. We gonna get to the bottom of it. But I know this. He putting himself in the worst position than he put me in. We gonna make it. Okay. So yeah, they have with my phone. Oh yeah, these kids, they know how to use an iPhone too. Oh, absolutely. He was already logged into, and my email is was already on the phone. So you can pull my email up with just a tap of the app. It's already logged in and everything. Plus, when you go to reset your Apple ID password, it doesn't ask you for your former password. If you're in the Apple ID account, I guess it trusts that it's you. So it doesn't ask you for the old password. It asks you if you want to reset it. Then it sends a link to your email. Then you click on the link, and then it sends you to create a new password. It don't even ask for the old one. So I was told he out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Okay. Is your phone still missing? Yeah, yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. But it's cool. I'm good. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I honestly don't know what's going on, because that's the second time that particular phone has got taken. The first time it was linked to my Apple ID account, and I was able to find it, locate it way across town somewhere. That's a story time. Y'all want to hear that story? This one I can tell y'all that story. The girl stole my phone. I let it stay with me. He must have needed it more than you, apparently. You know what? It's crazy. I'm gonna do a story time on the first time my phone got stolen, and I did call the police. And I was like, please, 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 please don't hurt this person. If you find this person, please just get my phone. Like, and the police was like, you act like you care more about the phone than her than the phone. I said, well, I do. Duh. But I want my phone back. But the girl, I feel like she was mentally unstable, and I had gave her a place to stay for a few days. And I just felt like that's what I felt like. I felt like she must have really needed that phone. I say that somebody steal from you, like somebody stole my son's polo. I did a video one time. They stole the shirt off the clothesline. I was like, you probably needed it. I ain't mad at you. It's just a label. Really? No way. Adele, New York. Thank you for blessing my life. I see. Well, hopefully he learned the lesson. I don't know if he's gonna learn the lesson, because I believe that there's some other stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's some other stuff going on. Plus, these kids nowadays, they feel like they're so detached from reality. You know what I mean? So, and like I said before, it's so easy now to become connected to people through technology. And instead of becoming connected to people in real life, right, which we do every day, that kids go through the same things that we go through. And I feel like there's some deeper form of a needed connection, right? People use social media because they want acceptance in some form or whatever, or the hate, I don't know. But I believe that the need for acceptance in a fast way or a false way, to lie or make it seem like your life is better than it is, I believe that's a deeper issue. And so why do they take these phones? They take them so they can get on Instagram, Snapchat, and all this other stuff. They don't be on the phone looking at the Wall Street Journal. They don't be on there looking at CNN. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking at the weather. They're not up there recording notes and planning and setting dates for appointments and things. They're not doing it for that. They using that stuff for some kind of social connection in some way. So I believe it goes a little bit deeper than that. As far as attention and things like that. But what do I know? Hey, I just stay in the hood. Let's see. See you later, butterfly. I'm finna get some rest. Okay, rich kid. Used to have sweet dreams, and thank you for blessing my life. They feel entitled to at times. They probably do. They probably do and feel entitled. And you know what? If you grow up seeing people acquire things a certain way, you know what I mean? You may think that it's okay. You may not think that it's right, but you might think it's okay. Some people think that doing that something wrong is justified. So, we are in the hood, like for real. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes a lot of the black kids out here, the black boys out here, they just follow what they see. They may see somebody who does it and doesn't get caught. They may feel like they just did it wrong that time. I need to try it again. Hard work works both ways. Some people get really good at being bad. I don't want that to happen, but some people do. Thank you, Dirty Sprite. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. But I don't know. But all of those reasons and much, much, much more, we'll be here all day, are partly why I'm not tripping about that phone that much, because hey, it is what it is. Before I get into my topic, I know I've been here for a whole hour doing announcements. Before I get into my topic, I want to put you on to 2 songs. Now, first, y'all might have heard this song because it was on the ad. And, I don't normally sit and listen and watch the ads that are like 3 minutes long. Okay. If they give me the skip ad option, I'm skipping that ad. For 3 minutes, I don't want to. But when they advertise music, sometimes I just, whoa, okay. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's this? Okay. So I heard this song by somebody called Rebel Ray, Rae. And the song is called We the People. Y'all probably heard it. Probably was in a ad or you already know about it. But listen, why didn't you put your girl on? Okay. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Okay. Like it, love it, want some more of it. Had to share with y'all. And then let's see, but that's how they get paid, right? Sophia Tailoring, thank you for blessing my life. Thank you. How are you? How was your weekend? You guys say hello. And then the second person is Rebel Ray, Rebel, and then Rae. We the People is the name of the song. I don't know if it's pronounced Emily or Emily. This is an old song that I heard years ago on, I think, America's Got Talent. But Emily Sande, Emeli, Sande, Sande. Her song is called Read All About It. And I need some more glasses. And it's basically about sharing your story. Y'all know how I feel about that. I feel like we should all somehow, some way, share our story, express ourselves, even if we just put it on paper and burn it. Share your story. Love this song. She basically says, how dare you have a story to tell and don't tell it? Come on now. And I agree with her because, don't you want to tell your story so somebody else can't do it wrong? You want to tell it the right way, your truth, not theirs. You know what I mean? To heal and help somebody. I just, love it. So listen to that, okay? Slasher Chick, first time in the live. Hi. Thank you for blessing my life. How was your weekend? You guys speak. Y'all speak now. Say hello. Welcome, Miss Slasher Chick. It's Chrissy. I love it. Have to get back to work now. Bye, Butterfly and everyone. G family, thank you for stopping by. Sending the positive vibes through my Wi-Fi. I'm about to write another rap, y'all. The Eminem Show. Hi. Thank you for blessing my life. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Normal Life. Hi, y'all. Oh, Lord. I can't take it. How y'all doing? Thank you for blessing my life. How was your weekend? Y'all make me so happy. Okay, so guys, the topic for today is I don't know what I wrote on the thing, but I want to know the topic is, was integration a bad idea for Black people? Okay. And the reason why this is the topic, I'm gonna tell you, is because you know, I like saying because I love Black people. I do. And to me, there ain't nothing like I love Black people. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Black person. I'd be a fool not to embrace and love everything about who I am, what makes me, my culture. I freaking love Black people. You understand me? Doesn't take my love away from any other culture or race, but I love me, which means I love Black people. Okay. And I've always, my dad growing up, he did instill in me an importance behind of Black history and knowing Black history. Okay. Back then, my dad used to teach me certain things. The main two were Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. As a 32-year-old woman now, I know that there are other Black icons out there that we never heard of, don't know anything about. And slowly but surely, it seems like we're exposing those things and making it known that we have made the biggest contribution to this country, and we have made major contributions as far as the capitalism in the country, as far as economic growth, as far as products and services, businesses, intellect. We are a huge contribution. Even the little 13% of Black people that make up America. Don't try me, okay? I don't feel like arguing with you today. I really don't. So the reason I love it. I love everything about it. And I get excited when I learn something new, and I be daggone if every day I'm not learning a new Black person did something amazing and we never knew anything about it. Or, when I hear about how Black people or minorities or people of color are mistreated, it burns me to pieces. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Like, I was thinking the other day about another thing I can incorporate into my channel and the things I'm passionate about. Y'all really finna start hearing me talk about Black people a whole lot. And if you don't like it, you might as well exit stage left unless you're trying to learn something new from me, because I always want to learn something new from you, especially if we believe different. We need to communicate. We need to get to know each other better. Okay, so I watched this show on Hulu called Good Trouble. If you watch The Fosters on Freeform, you know that Good Trouble is a spinoff. And Mariana and Callie Adams Foster now are grown women who live on their own, and they're learning and growing. And in the story, one of the storylines is that there is a case of a young Black man getting killed by a police officer who's unarmed. And Callie, who was a white girl, ends up getting on the case, and she's a what they call a liberal. I hate labels. Anyway, she sides with, she thinks it was wrong. And when they were discussing certain things, her mother came to visit from out of town, who was a Black woman. She's mixed, but she's Black, and she's running for a position in political office. And a white guy comes up to her and just racially, he just spits on her, calls her the N-word, which I would say because I ain't scared of the N-word, but I don't want to get flagged or my video to get cut off. He spits on her, calls her the N-word and all this other stuff, and she almost stops and comes out of drops out of the race, right? Until her family holds her arms up like they did Moses, okay, when they was at war. They hold her arms up and they encourage her to continue on and fight because she's being a leader, right? So that stuck with me. So recently, I taught my son about Ruby Bridges, okay? The walk that she took into the school at 6 years old, okay? Being in the classroom as a young Black girl all by herself with a teacher, no other students, okay? The bravery that she showed us by doing that, you know what I'm saying? And then the fact that Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X and all other women, other Black history icons who lived for and died for something while we out here living for and dying for nothing. When they came out with what's the movie they came out with three women, Taraji P. Henson was in, I can't think of the name right now, about the women, the contributions these three human computers, Black human computer females made to NASA. What's the name of that movie? I forgot. that came out. And then a few years ago, we learned that my son is actually blood related to a Black history icon named Ronald McNair, who was one of the first Black astronauts, who was also in the 1986 astronaut explosion that happened in 1986. He was on that shuttle and he died. He was also the first Black person to get a library card at the Lake City Public Library in Lake City, South Carolina. And so last year I dressed up as a 100-year-old woman on the 100-year-old day on the 100th day of school, and it was also Black History Month. And I told the kids about Ronald McNair because we need to know about somebody new. I'm so sick and tired of the same rhetoric. I'm so sick and tired of the same people every time we turn around. We've made, and continue to make major contributions to society, America. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. You cannot argue with me about it. You can, but show me proof. Show me that we didn't. Show me how we would have been where we are without everybody. Okay, everybody. Don't forget about the puzzle. Okay. Let's see the normal life. Okay, it's always good to learn about other cultures. It's necessary. It is necessary. You understand? It's necessary. If we're going to come to some kind of inside out love at all and understanding at all, it's necessary. But so those things, and then something else happened this weekend to make me think about this. I don't know, but it made me start thinking about. I already watched this show, but did y'all see the docuseries on Netflix by Killer Mike? And he tried for 3 days to only use Black owned or businesses and things like that. And he was having a hard time. He couldn't find like a lot of grocery stores. He couldn't find a grocery store anywhere. He found one, I think Nation of Islam, but that's it. And he was riding a bicycle. Okay. It just really made me sit back and think about what in the world we're doing, right? So I started thinking about how I always say, faith and the works, that's to me is like wisdom and knowledge. You put in the work, you gain the knowledge, you learn how to do things, you take action. Wisdom, faith, knowing it can be done, believing in something that you cannot see, knowing that God's got your back, knowing you straight, right? Knowing, wisdom and knowledge. Perfect formula for success. I always say that. So I feel like situations that occurred that are occurring now have occurred. It made me think about Black Wall Street. And if you're not familiar with Black Wall Street, I can't remember the exact year. I think it was in the 70s. No, the 50s. I'm not sure. I forgot. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'll find out. But I know it took place in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Right? I don't know. I might be lying to you. Anyway, it was after slavery was abolished, but we were still segregated. And there were these railroad tracks in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And on one side there were white people, and on the other side there were Black people. And since there was slavery was abolished, but we were still segregated. It was like you're not welcome here. You can't use our stuff. You can't play with my toys. Go find your own. Go do your own. Go get your own. Does that sound familiar? We're not gonna give you anything. Go get your own. Okay, do it yourself. You don't need nothing from us. What you need? Well, no, do it yourself. Right? We're gonna make it hard on y'all. Do it yourself with no resources, right? Do it yourself. That's how it was, right? So they did. They did it themselves. They had when I tell y'all they had, hold on a second. Okay, so when I tell y'all I'm not gonna say there were pharmacists, doctors, dentists, lawyers, a library that served over 11,000 Black people. There was a 3-story hotel with a chandelier living room, a live pianist. Okay, they had I'm trying to think, movie theaters, bowling alleys, bars, clubs. They had hospitals. They had a high school that taught chemistry, that taught biophysics, that taught they just had everything. You understand what I'm saying? And one person that survived the Black Wall Street massacre, she mentioned that the reason why they grew is because when one person decided to start a business, everyone rallied around that person and supported them together until their business grew. Like they focused on that person until their business grew, right? and it ended up allowing them to flourish within their community. And I read somewhere somebody posted something that said that they asked an Asian person, I think it was a hair store, and they asked them about how they, became successful and flourished and all that. And she said that the same thing, that when they moved to this country, they decided that they wanted to build a better life for themselves, so they all would rally around one business and support it until it grew. Let's see. What I don't understand is, why do the black folks with money don't invest into black owned neighborhoods, stores, businesses? Example, Beyonce, Oprah. I'm gonna tell you why, because they think they made it, but we'll talk about that. Adele, some of them do, but we are disenfranchised. True, true. The people with money should do that, or do they only preach black power because they want us to throw our money to them? They can't fix a community problem. Amen. I was just going to say that about Asian communities do that for each other. Yes, you guys, please continue to speak, dialogue with each other. Um, but yeah, so, and I mean, it wasn't like perfect. They had the same stuff any other town. They had prostitutes, they had drug dealers, they had all kind of stuff. But it was all black everything. Okay, all black everything. When I say that, everything. So that's how things were, and they supported one another, right? And one thing, I don't know if many people know this or not. If you don't know about Black Wall Street, is people don't know this about black people. Do y'all know that after when they okay, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me go back. Right, okay, go back. So what ended up happening is, there ended up being an altercation between um a young black boy and a young white girl. Of course, she alleged he did something he said he didn't do. It ended up causing a big old issue, which ended up having the white people come over, burn houses. They shot up churches and killed everybody inside. There were planes flying overhead, dropping bombs, dropping different chemicals down. They shot and killed, burned down businesses. They did all of these things, and then even afterwards, some of the people that survived, they made those black people carry a green. You get that? A green identification card that proves and tells everyone else around them that they are not a threat. Do y'all hear what I'm saying to y'all? They were forced to carry around a green, right? Does that sound familiar at all? Who has to get a green card? Huh? Who has to get a green card? They had to walk around with a green identification card that would alert everyone around them that they were not considered a threat. I wonder if that's what police officers need from black people. They want us to walk around with a card so that they know for sure that we don't harm them. We come in peace, right? That's what aliens say. And then what aliens say, I come in peace. Is that we gotta do wear a green card because we're aliens and immigrants and we're not welcome here? That it angers me so bad. Yeah, man, that's what they did to them, right? Who do you think you are to tell me? And I believe that's causes, because see, it wasn't just Tulsa, Oklahoma that were building. Black people were building all over the place. But I believe that kind of stuff at some point, first of all, being forced to think that you are property, and then being forced to believe that someone, a human, showed you mercy. I bit my jaw. The enemy, the devil, showed you mercy and let you go. Like, they let you go. You know what I'm saying? As a human. So you feel like, oh my gosh, thank you, white man, for letting us go. And then now we've been let go from these people. But y'all don't, I don't know if y'all, did y'all see my video the other day when I was talking about Stockholm syndrome and how it ain't just R. Kelly and Andrea and them, it's kids and their parents. Some kids got Stockholm syndrome with their parents that treat them horribly. Some narcissistic boyfriends, girlfriends. It could be a teacher, it could be anybody. And so who are we to believe that Stockholm syndrome can't be taking place in black minds mentally with the white man? Right? Like, we need them. You know what I'm saying? That narcissistic behavior of playing the villain and the hero in situations. Come on, like, that's exactly what's going on. It's a bunch of Stockholm syndrome. We don't need any man. You don't need any man. Black, white, green, yellow, purple, blue. I don't care. You don't need any man. Period. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. You know what I'm saying? That nobody can't. It's not no human. burning of Black Wall Street was on June 1st, 1921. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Tony. Oh, y'all in here talking. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you. So true. Right, Tony? Let's see. Agree, true. So I just feel like, I say a lot of times that I feel like there's a situation where, limitations are placed on people mentally. And I believe that, man, it is not hard to manipulate a human being. It is not hard at all. It is super easy if you come on. It's not hard to manipulate a human. It's really not. We are emotionally unstable. It's not hard to manipulate a human. But if you have somebody, first of all, feel like you did them a favor, you know what I'm saying, by setting them free, even though you were the captor in the first place, you know what I'm saying? Like, now you want to thank them for setting you free. Like, no, bro, you should have never stole me in the first place. You should never did what you did in the first place. And so it's like Sojourner said, I could have freed more if they'd only known they were slaves. Girl, yes. Yes, Sierra Janae, hi. Welcome to my live. Tanya, hi. Welcome. Thank you for blessing my live, y'all. Please say hello to each other. How was you guys' weekend? Y'all make sure y'all speak. And so, I say that I think that society, America, they've told us all the role and the position that we're supposed to play, right? And we just constantly take on that role and that position. And I don't think it's any different from when. Can my seat go down? Okay. Well, I don't think I should be down, should I? I don't think it's any different from when, as a child, you believe people when they tell you things about yourself. If somebody tells you that you're ugly or stupid, especially if it's somebody that you trust or you believe in their word. And I think that society has just given everybody a role to play, and people have taken ownership of it. And they say, okay, well, if that's what I'm supposed to do, then let me do it. That's how we've seen ourselves in the picture. Like, we viewed ourselves in the picture as playing a certain role: men, women, black, white, boy, girl. It's all like a role that we're supposed to play, and we take ownership of it. But I'm so sick and tired of this role that, a black person is a surprise to society or America if they exhibit anything more than what's expected of us as a community, as a culture. I told my baby, education is your superpower, but self-education is going to be your secret weapon, because people aren't going to expect things from you that you have to offer. They're not going to expect certain things from you, and they're always going to paint a different picture of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to what's the logo on your shirt? Oh, it says 919 respect code. I live in the 919. Hold on one second. Lips getting kind of crusty. Uh-oh. Don't eat Carmex, y'all. I accidentally ate some the other day, and it's not good. And I don't think it's good for you. Don't eat it. So, but yeah, so, they tell us, who we are, we choose to believe it. You look on TV, and why y'all think they hid that movie for so long? Somebody tell me the name of that movie. I cannot think of it to save my life. The 3 human computer black women for NASA. They work for NASA. What was it called? Because I forgot. So anyway, they hide this stuff, right? They hide it, and they pick and choose what they want us to know, what they want to share with us. That's why we get the same Black History icons every single year. That's why when my son went to a predominantly white school, I had to actually request, okay, at the end of February, something, okay, about a Black History icon, in which they sent home a paper about Rosa Parks, but they also sent home a paper about Donald Trump. That's my word. I'm not even kidding y'all. Dead serious, okay? So, needless to say, he doesn't go to school there anymore. But I can't be mad at those white people, though, because society also tells them that they're privileged, okay? And contrary to popular belief, privilege can also be a prison sentence, okay? Not just poverty. Privilege can too. Ignorance, period. Ignorance, period, is a prison sentence. You understand? Because you think that you're something that somebody told you that you are, that you're really not. You're not privileged, okay? I'm not inferior to you. You understand? If they told you the truth, they would tell you they were really all equal. Like the doggone thing says, we're all created equal. Come in, baby. But they lied to us, and we believe these lies like we're crazy. What, baby? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, but he shouldn't be right now because it's school time, right? Well, everybody have kids, I guess. I mean, I don't. Oh my gosh, Hidden Figures. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, Hidden Figures. Thank you so much. And you know what, y'all? I want to show y'all. I told y'all about AJ's cousin. I'm gonna show y'all. He has a book, a children's book. I would love for y'all to get this book for y'all kids. Hold on. I'm gonna try to find it. Wait, I can't see. Hold on. Y'all know I can't see. This is the book, Ron's Big Mission. That's the boy, that's the little boy that got his library card, the first black kid, black person to get his library card, and one of the first black astronauts, and he died in the Challenger. That's AJ's cousin. I don't know. His aunt gave it to me for him. And then let me tell y'all something even better. I know I'm getting off track, but that's what I do, so whatever. But then let me tell you something else. My neighbor, somebody passed away, and somehow they had like 1,000,000 Jet magazines. Do y'all come in?
Them three brothers download a whole bunch of games on my Xbox.
No, they did. Well, you just got to just delete them, or I'll delete them.
Okay,
Don't stress out about that. Calm down.
I know.
Okay. But yeah, so she ended up having all these Jet magazines, and she wanted me to go through them and see if they were worth anything because they had some. I mean, I'm talking about some old Jet magazines with Michael Jackson. Y'all already know, but I didn't have time, honey. I didn't. But when I was going through the Jet magazines, I found 3 Jet magazines about Ronald McNair. And I was like, wow, like this is my son's history. Are you serious? This is my son's family. 3 different Jet magazines. The library in Lake City, South Carolina is dedicated to him. If y'all look up Ronald McNair, he has schools everywhere, all over the world. And they go to the McNair family reunion every single year. And my son is going to go with them this year. I think that is the dopest thing. That's why my son is so upset. He already liked stars and everything, but he got really into NASA and stuff when he realized that. Do y'all know what that looks like? My son saw himself in his cousin. You understand? He saw himself. He looked at that man and he saw himself in him, and he felt like he can do that. I can do that too. Do y'all know what that is? Y'all know what that means? And it's not enough of us out here making a statement and like saying something. It's like some of us are scared to be proud of who we are and be afraid of our code. Who? Not me. Absolutely not me. Nope, not anymore. When I really fell in love with myself, and I'm still working on it because Lord knows I got insecurities. Okay. That ain't one of them, though. I'll tell you that. That's not one of them. I love brown skin. You understand me? I love the strength and the resiliency that has been passed down to me from my mama, my grandma, my great grandma. I don't care how much bad they did, how much ignorance fueled their choices, how much not knowing caused them to not be able to give us everything that we deserve because they couldn't even give it to themselves back then. But listen, the strength and the resiliency that I got from them, whether they meant to give it to me or not, whether it was voluntary or involuntary, I am thankful and proud of who I am. You understand? Come in. Watch what? But don't. I said watch what? All right. Okay, so, but yeah, that's just crazy to me. And it really just made me think about, what and I was and then this morning I was talking to Allie, Life with Allie. We were on her live. And she was talking about how first she said she got traumatized by a dead skunk. And I was like, girl, that's bad 2 times, honey. A dead and skunk. Oh my God. But then she started talking about how we need to start being a better example for our kids. There are not enough leaders in the community, and people talk a big game, but they don't do anything about it, and all this other stuff, right? And I started to tell her how the way my mind works, y'all. I don't know. Sometimes I be thinking, I miss somebody. Oh, Diamond Diva, I didn't even see you were here. I'm so sorry. But thank you for blessing my life. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. So it made me start to think about this, right? I know everybody, and listen, like I said, this channel. This boy to my mama, I'm watching you. He's in there watching me on YouTube. Get off of that. He's so crazy. But anyway, so it made me think about this, right? Y'all might think that I'm crazy. Slasher Chick, thank you for blessing my life. I appreciate you. So this is how I feel about it, okay? Technology, right? And Allie's live paired with everything else I saw and heard this weekend, paired with the comment that was made in my comments today about my nephew taking the phone, and we started talking about acceptance and things like that, and all of that, right? Oh my gosh. The fact that every time we're offered something new, we should see it as an opportunity or a resource or a tool. The problem is not that we see opportunities or we see things that we can use, or even people. We're supposed to use each other, right? Quiet as it's kept, guys. We just do it the wrong way. We don't do it for a good reason. Our motives and our foundation are wrong. So it don't work, or it works wrong. So, or not at its full capacity. But anyway, so when we get something new, we should take advantage of it in the right way. And I believe that as we had projectors and the other things, and we had VHS, and then we had DVD, and now we on, I don't know what we do. We do what, Fire Stick now? I don't know. But either way, look at the evolution of that, right? And then looking at the evolution of technology in general. Okay. Now tell me I'm lying when I say this, right? I understand that we may not have been able to take advantage of other tools and resources because we didn't necessarily know how, right? And a lot of the other resources, you may have only been able to take advantage of them if you were able to afford it, go to school, go to college, if you had the knowledge to be able to, do certain things or perform certain things. But that's the work part, right? That's the work part, doing the work. But the wisdom part, the faith part, right? Having the mindset of someone who is limitless, right? Of someone that can do, accomplish, be, achieve anything you want, no matter what obstacles, no matter your circumstances, right? That's the faith, the wisdom part. And I think that technology has done slid on up in here, right? Done slid on up in here. And we're supposed to do a double take and be like, you know what? This is my time right here. This is my time to take a resource or a tool and capitalize, heal, and help somebody prosper just from my pain alone, right? Because think about it. The most successful people that we know, as far as in the books, writing books and speaking, and like Eric Thomas and Lisa Nichols and Les Brown and all those people, right? Those most successful people that could never fall, their empire can never fall because all they're doing is telling you their testimony every single day, all day long. And then they tell you how they healed from the pain, which part of that was because they made their presence known and they told their story in the first place for free. Hello, for free. And then people flock to them because now we can relate. We understand one each other and we need each other in that area. People don't want nothing but to be happy and to find joy. And if there's somebody that can teach them how to do that without them having to really like have to have money and things, that they can show them a different way without them having to, have support, financial support, people support. Because y'all know we don't worry about the people, okay? All that kind of stuff that you can be successful for free. You know what I'm saying? But your investments have to be emotional. Your investments have to be mental. Your investments have to be physical. You understand? You make that investment within yourself by looking to God, get that in you, right? That's that, that's that work. You got to put in work and fight. You go out here and read about your culture. Find out what the people that look like you accomplished back in the day and get it done. It ain't like it ain't never been done. I was so depressed like 3 years ago, clinically depressed, could try to commit suicide. Y'all, if you watch my other videos, you know some of that already. But when I started to get it together and give it to God, I ain't lying. I decided to go back to school. In order for me to do that, I had to get my transcripts from when I went to college the first time. I hadn't looked at my transcripts. I hadn't pulled my degree out. It was folded up in a box somewhere. Hadn't looked at it. I'm physically injured. Can't really work. Can't do this. Can't do that. Can't use my degree. It's collecting dust. All this other stuff. But I went and got my transcripts. And when I read my grades, I'm talking A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, graduated with honors. That's how I knew I had lost myself. That's when I knew I lost who I was for real. Because who is this person that had already had 2 brain surgeries, had to go to 3 different colleges because I had to drop out twice, lost credits, lost time, okay? Lost my mojo, lost my motivation, didn't think I would do it. And I walked across that stage 6 months pregnant, okay, with honors. You understand what I'm saying to you? I did not understand who that was. So how dare I think that I can't do the same thing with my ancestors and the people that worked hard before me and feel like I can't pull the strength that they pull from God and give them that to myself and do whatever it is that I want to do? Do y'all know before Harriet Tubman led the Underground Railroad, she got busted in the side of the head with some concrete, had a traumatic brain injury, still led them to freedom and pulled a gun on a dude in the process because he thought he was gonna be scared and turn back. Nah, bro, you about to jeopardize everything for everybody. Okay, you can't be out here, Jonah. Okay, causing us problems on this ship because God is mad at you because you ain't want to go to Nineveh and preach the word like He told you to. And now we got a ship about to tip over because of a storm that's for you because you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing, y'all. It's time. We supposed to do this. Listen, I don't care what nobody says. Black culture is celebrated everywhere. Black people may not be, okay? But Black culture is celebrated everywhere. All right? Y'all have seen the list of things that have been invented by Black people. There's a video on YouTube how life would be if there were no Black people. Okay? Come on. Society tells white people that they're superior to Blacks, and some of them choose to believe that. It tells Black people that they're inferior to white people, and some of us choose to believe that. They tell women that we have to compete with one another. We choose to believe that. They tell light skin, fair skin is superior to darker skin, and vice versa. Well, some of us choose to believe that, especially if they're describing who we are. And all we've seen is that there's shame attached to whatever we're talking about. There's shame to Black skin. There's shame to being, no, it ain't. Are you serious? What? Listen, Black people are the most creative people in the world. And if you don't think, and think about it, right? All the successful comedians, some of the funniest people too, right? Come in. What, baby? Yeah, that's fine.
Bye, guys. I'll probably be back, okay?
That boy don't watch nobody on YouTube without me knowing about it. I don't play with him. God is the only can promote this. Yes, amen. Even as a people. I don't know how to say this. I'm gonna say Bacchus. Hi, thank you for blessing my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so I just really feel like we need to adapt on our own. That's why it was integration a good thing for Black people, even in the schools, right? Think about it. From the time your kids go to school, they're being told something by somebody who you don't even know. Okay, you don't know what kind of energy this person got. I tell people, parents all the time, you're crazy if you don't meet your child's teacher. You're literally sending your child to a stranger every day. And I wish I would allow anybody to mentally manipulate my baby. And I don't know about it. I ask all kind of questions. How was the teacher talking to you today? How does she treat the class as a whole? All that I be on it, okay? Because I don't trust people with my son's mind. I don't trust it. Nope. And I teach them all the time stuff that ain't in them doggone textbooks. Y'all do know that McGraw-Hill, they tried to change some words. They changed the word slaves in a book one time to workers. They put the word workers as if we were getting compensated. Hello? Listen, if my son would have read that and I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed off. No, you cannot. You cannot. So I'm like, okay, well, what does that say? My nephews that came this weekend, he goes to a new school and he said he likes his new school, but he don't have no black teachers. I support educators, period. Anybody in the school system, the lunch lady, the janitor, the principal, vice principal, counselor, nurse, everybody, teachers, all of them, everybody, volunteers, everybody, no matter what color, look, no, none of that. I don't care. But if you have people who are not willing to meet halfway mentally, right, and learn from other cultures so that we can have some kind of balance, I would not feel comfortable with my son being in a school that had nothing but white teachers. That's the honest to God truth. I just would not. Because I don't know how you do things at home with your kids. You might think that's how things need to be done with my son. First of all, I'm not saying it's all true, y'all, so please don't come for me. But we know some of the stereotypes are true. There are some white people who are very lenient on their kids. They never get in trouble. There are some black parents who are too hard on their kids and don't know the difference between discipline and abuse. Let's meet halfway, people. Okay, let's meet halfway. There are some stereotypes that white folks have unseasoned food. Okay, I know it's not everybody. Then there are some stereotypes that black folks would kill you. That's my mama, but it's delicious. Let's meet halfway. Okay. Then there are some stereotypes that white people don't give their kids enough privacy, and black people give their kids too much. They don't give their kids. They give their kids too much privacy, and not supposed to. We're not supposed to be friends with each other. We're supposed to argue and fight because we're different. We're supposed to argue. They are capitalizing on our ignorance, on our mental slavery. But I feel like if people, more black people realized you don't know where you're going unless you know where you come from, and they really take a look at who they are for real. Like, I got real deep with that. I started asking my mom, half of us don't even know our parents. I started asking my mom questions from her childhood that I never asked her before, never thought to ask. I would have loved to have those grandparent conversations now. My grandma was evil, but whatever. I know that the way my grandma acted, it taught me that my mom's some of the stuff she dealt with wasn't just her fault. And I asked my mother about my great grandma recently. I never even had a conversation with my great grandmother before she died. I asked my mom about my great grandma, and she told me she was mean as the devil too. So come on, like, it's if you don't know where you come from, you won't know where you're going. And I just know that when I really, really, really got into like my culture, my history, who I am, where I come from, why we do some of the things we do, the way we do the things we do, where our logic stems from, why do we think the way we think, what's been passed down, how can I pass down something different other than just mental illness to my baby for him to pass down his baby, for him to pass down his baby. I refuse. I stop. I give up. And that's why I get so frustrated with millennials and anybody else in our age time era that understands and knows technology. We can take this right here, this platform here, any platform, Instagram, whatever. The most creative people, I think pain gives us some of the most creativity. I really do. And with everything that we've suffered, I don't know nobody black that didn't come from a struggle. And when I say come from a struggle, baby, I'm not talking about you eating the fruits of your parents' labor. No, what they went through to get where they were. That is still you coming from that. So I don't know any black person, period, that didn't come from a struggle. If you know one, you let me know. Okay. I don't even care if you come from a black slave owner. Okay. It had to be some serious self-hate issues in you for you to treat your own people the way you treat them. So I don't anybody that don't come from a struggle, mental struggle, physical struggle, period. You come from a struggle. We all do, to be honest with you. But we can really take advantage of this whole thing and blow out the water. My question though is, with the whole thing with integration, right? With Black Wall Street getting slaughtered the way that it did, and did it give people like or events like that? Did they give people this Stockholm syndrome? You know what I'm saying? Because if you come from, and this was not even more than 60 years after slavery was abolished. Okay, that just goes to show you how hard work pays off. 60 years may seem like a long time, but come on. Some people that then died 80 something years and they never did nothing with their history and with their culture. Use it. Use it. It's a gift. Are you serious? But it's sad that it's like, okay, well, we were shown mercy from these slave owners. We were freed by this white president who, don't make me get into the loopholes of 13th Amendment right now, because I don't want to have to go there. But anyway, we were freed by this white president, okay? And then thank God that they did that for us. You know, they didn't like us, but now they must like us. Now we've been accepted because we've been taught to hate who we are. We're trash. We're garbage. We're not worth anything. So any little bit of attention that we get from anybody, we need to just settle for that, because that's all we even deserve in the first place. And now, since they let us go, you know, this Stockholm syndrome. But is it there? Because then these people, Black Wall Street, they say, you know what? Forget that. We got this. We can do this. We can build our own. But then they come through and bully and take it over. Are we afraid of the bully? What is the problem? I don't understand. Cali girl, thank you for blessing my life. Hi. How was your weekend? Like, I just don't understand. Let me go back and read some of these comments, you guys. I know you're probably not writing much, but you'll be amazed how people set their standard based on the life you live. I have been told about this by several young men and women. I give that credit to God. Amen. Yes, we have to be involved as parents. Yes, they really are trying to rewrite history. Amen. You are so right. And who do we want to tell our story, y'all? I talk a lot about us telling our stories and stuff, right? But who do we want to tell our story? And you know, how do we want our story told? How do we want that to happen? You know, Miss Relentless Renee, I was on her live last night, and I told y'all she blessed the hell out of me. She really did, because I was having a bad day. I was having not a bad day, but this weekend had drained me somewhat. And that drain, you know, I needed somebody to pour into me. She blessed the hell out of me, okay, in that live. And in every sense of the word, okay? And when I was listening to her, um, they are blocking the good message. I thought it was just my internet. Oh no, no, it's not. But when she was talking about me in her live yesterday, she was saying that is it still buffering, y'all? Is it still buffering? I hope it's not. Let me know, y'all. Y'all let me know if it's still buffering so I don't keep going. Okay, thank you. I'm trying to support everyone who's live right now so I can hear. Thank you so much, Callie girl. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you had a good weekend. Okay, so oh yeah, Miss Renee. She was saying how she loves the crime and everything. And at one point she kind of asked me, did I think she should stay away from the crime? And I said, no, I think you should stick with that. If that's what you're interested in, it doesn't mean that you're a crazy person or nothing like that. You know, she may be interested in you know, different type of mentalities and why different people think the way they do. And it might just be so fascinating to her that somebody can really have that kind of hell in them to be able to do these kind of things to people. She may just do it because she feels like we need to be made aware of what's going on in the world, which I love her videos because I always find out something crazy. It's a reminder and it's balance that there's not just good in the world, there's bad in the world too, and that we have a job to do. So I definitely don't think she should ever quit. But I did tell her I would love to learn more about her. I would love to learn more about who she is. You know, if it's not something that she feels comfortable about being vulnerable or transparent about, I understand. And I wouldn't dare ask her to share that or anything. But if there are stories that she would love, I know everybody has them to share. Y'all, it's stories people will not believe have happened to you. Would not believe. It's like, I believe you, but it's unbelievable. Like, that is shocking. Wow. That really happened to you? You know, and there's, as a kid, you know, you go through a lot of things and you can share, especially if you've healed from it. Some things you can do to heal, some things you can do to make people say, to make people laugh. Your story needs to be heard, it needs to be told. And I just think that's the only way. Yes, that's fine. Let's see what we got here. Oh, you know, I saw your thing that said, guess who I met? But I was at church. I couldn't even I was at church. I had 2 services. I couldn't even check the thing. Oh, I need to go back and look at that. I bet you did, man. She has so much energy. It's crazy. I would love to meet her. Let me see. But I don't know. I just feel like if it happened once, it can happen again. You know, I feel that same motivation from yourself. Like we tend to drag ourselves down by past mistakes, but we don't tend to lift ourselves up by past progress or successes or achievements. Like, what is that about? That is so backwards. And if Black people realize that, you know, we are a part of the picture. Without us, this thing doesn't work. It doesn't get whole, which means that we're necessary and we're needed, just like every other person in this world. And you know, sometimes things happen to us as children, and when we get older, either we don't have where our voice is limited as kids and taken away, and then we get older and we're afraid to use it, or we use it the wrong way, and we don't know how to do it in a healthy way, or we don't do it at all. And you know, people tend to write their own story about you in your life. I'm pretty sure my grandmother had plenty of stories about me as a kid, but I had plenty of stories about her too. Okay, so my truth is mine and yours is yours, but I'm telling you, thanks for the vibe making it for a while, man. Or something. But yeah, so I just don't know. I don't know in the classrooms, the things that are being taught, you know, our own. Y'all, did y'all see that new textbook that has like Black history in it? I really want to get that for my son so bad. Um, but I just think that us learning our history and our culture, and white people the same way. I feel the same way. There are some white people who don't realize that you are a descendant of someone who um took human life for granted and just you know, that beat and raped and killed and tied men between horses and pulled their bodies apart in front of their wives to establish fear and leadership and scare them to death so they listen, because now the strongest man. Hello, does this sound familiar at all? Does this sound familiar at all, y'all? Because they took the Black man and killed him, took him out the picture, right, to establish fear in the community. Does that sound familiar at all? Come on, y'all. Y'all gonna make me start. Ugh. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Y'all. Do y'all understand that? There is a method to the madness. The government is not God. Okay. The government is not God. They don't control anything. Anything. There ain't a man out here that can tell you who you can or cannot be. I want some trailblazers. I want some people that are making the stereotype wrong. Black, white, Mexican, everybody. Asian. There's a stereotype for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Take away the chinky eyes. Take away the brown skin. Take away the bone straight hair. Take away all our skin. Take it away. Take it away. Take away the accent. Take it away. Let us speak universally. And let us take away our skin. Let us see each other from the outside in so we can have a better understanding of one another. So that we can learn to live together in unity. If it frustrates me, you know what? My son won a poster contest for a poster that had to demonstrate unity. It got hung outside the mayor's office, and I have yet to even see it. We got invited to a banquet where he's going to be honored, first place in our entire county. Okay, just so want to give my son some props real quick. But y'all just reminded me I need to call his art teacher. But I can just imagine being my child, what kind of unity. Am I frozen again? But I can just imagine what kind of poster he drew. I don't know. I'll show you guys when I get it. But that was just something that I just worry about. I think if everybody just kind of took a deep look into their history, you know, and we all learn, because I tell you, the only way for change is honesty and forgiveness. That's the only way we're gonna be able to change. That's the only way. That's all. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay, I'm gonna get off here. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. They said you got to stay on for 2 hours or something for I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it running so I can at least get 2 hours. I don't know what the rules are. But I'm gonna go make AJ some French toast now. Yeah, that's all I got to say for right now. I'm going to go make AJ some French toast, and I'll get off here. I ain't worried about the 2 hours. So I love you guys from the inside out, and I will talk to you later. Bye.